Do I need to go outside and come back in?
No.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. You know, when I walk in schools, one thing I try to do is pick up on the vibe of the school. When I walked in here, there's a good vibe coming out of this place. So something must be happening right in the school. So, as it was said, I'm Trooper Kellar with the Michigan State Police, and I've been with them now for 20 years. This is 8th grade, right? You guys are how old?
3rd grade.
Okay. So 14, is that right? 13, 14. Okay, good. So today, or this morning, we're going to talk about a little bit about bullying. And I'm sure you guys have heard the subject being talked about for a while. Bullying has been happening for a long time. And I'm glad it's getting to the point where we're paying attention to it and we're doing what we can to remove that. Because it's not necessary. Bullying is not necessary. Bullying is a serious issue. I've had friends who were bullied, and based on some of that, it created some serious problems in their life. I don't know if you have known someone bullied, or maybe you are being bullied. I can tell you that I was bullied in school. I've done some things to make a change to that. So this presentation, pay attention to it, because it's all about your life. You're only going to be in the usually sometimes it's the big kid on the little kid, sometimes it's vice versa, maybe the little kid on the big kid. Okay? There's a sense of power over that person. You guys get that? Okay. It's repeated, has potential to be repeated over time. Also includes actions like making threats, spreading rumors, attacking people physically, verbally, and excluding people from a group on purpose. See, bullying used to kind of be a little joke. No longer is it a joke, because guess what? Kids are going to jail because of it. See, I'm asking you guys to pay attention. My job is prevention. I don't really enjoy arresting kids making bad mistakes. The real bad and evil people, yes, I want them all, and I will lock every last one of them up. But for kids like you making just a bad choice, especially in this area, having to go to lock up for that, this is your choice. Remember, you don't have to do this. 8th graders, you're kind of like the seniors in this school, is that right? Yeah. You got to set an example. If you want to be a leader or not, guess what? You're in that position. There's 7th graders in this school, correct? Yeah. And there's 6th graders? Yeah. Who has brothers and sisters? Raise your hand. All of you guys are leaders already. Are they younger than you? Most? Some are younger, some are older, right? Okay, so now guess what? You're a leader. Like it or not. Set the right example. So, in bullying, there's 3 roles that are being played. Anytime somebody's being bullied. There's, of course, the victim. That's the person being bullied. There's, of course, bystanders. Those who just standing by watching. Doing what? Not doing anything. They're just watching what's happening. Could you use your cell phone to cyberbully? Yes. You can use your computer, correct? And your other devices. Laptops. What else? What? iPod, iPad? Okay, it's all electronic, right? Did you guys realize this? That any time that you put anything on the internet, that it never really goes away? Yeah. Even if you delete it, it's still out there? Yeah. You guys hear about those kids being charged for the sexting pictures? No. Not far from here, we're talking what, Rochester, Romeo? Sexting, sending new photos through the web. Now these are kids going to be charged with felonies. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. If you have some pictures on your phone that which you're not supposed to have, my advice is that you delete it. If someone's sending you pictures like that, my advice is tell them to stop. Either block them from sending or something, because guess what? Is it worth getting in trouble for something like that? Remember, it's your life. So, use of technology to what? Degrade. What's that? Or another person or group of people. Raise your hand for me if you like to be. Okay. Right here, it's okay. Raise your hand if you like to be disrespected. Put your hand up high. Okay. If you like to be respected, put your hand up. That's probably one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. Because if I'm having a problem, just think about it for a second. I got a problem, say I'm in my neighborhood, and I see this guy, he's always breaking into people's houses. I'm seeing it. And these people are my neighbor for years. And I'm going, I'm not saying nothing. How do you think somebody's going to catch this guy? Unless somebody says something. And then they get upset. Well, the police should have got him. Well, what do you think? We got some mind-reading ability? We can say, we know he's about to break in a house in 3 days from now at 2 o'clock. We'll be there. I mean, really, think about it. This is your life, this is your planet, this is your city, this is your school. You have to take ownership, just like your neighborhood. If somebody's doing something stupid in my neighborhood, I'm going to do what I can to stop it. This is your school, this is your neighborhood. What do you want? It's up to you. Speaking up is when a student talks to an adult about what another student is doing, because the student's actions are what? Or what? Or might hurt another person. Speaking up is helping. Some were just straight up real bad people. But a lot of them were just people who make bad choices. Yeah. Thank you. Yes?
Do you guys have police dogs?
Yes. She said, do we have police dogs? We do. We do. Our canine units, they have, one of our canine handlers, or both, they have 2 dogs. So they have 2 dogs with them. One dog is a bomb-sniffing dog. So when the president comes in town, they send him to wherever they're going, he'll sniff for bombs. And he tracks people. The second dog is a drug dog, where he sniffs for narcotics. And he's a tracking dog as well. And he's also a cadaver dog. Who knows what a cadaver dog is? What do you think? Well, yeah, cadaver means dead person. He sniffs for dead person. Next question. He wants to know how old I am. Okay, I've been doing this job for 20 years. I came when I was 30. Do the math. Okay, wait. Last question. Yes. Yes. He asked me if I've arrested anyone for robbery. The answer is yes. Robbery, murder, criminal sexual conduct, assault and battery, fleeing, eluding, you name it.
I'm kidding, I'm horseplaying. To some people, it's not that. So remember, the law changes as you get older. Many of you have heard me say that. It's how we want to be treated. That's how we treat others. That's the bottom line. It's very simple. Some of you seem very disinterested this morning, and that makes me sad. Because some of you who are not really paying attention are the same students that we talk to often. So even though it may look like you're not paying attention, I hope you heard what was being shared, and I hope you listened and you saw what was on the slides. All right, so thank you for your attention. Thank you for your questions. I appreciate your participation. Let's give Officer Trooper Keller one more round of applause, please.